Do you want good cop or naughty cop?
Isn't it supposed to be back? Good cop's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, I like you guys. I'm a huge fan of Texas. But I have one more question, and the way you answer will determine if Mr. Naughty comes out. So, how did your production skills develop throughout this project?
This class taught me the importance of pre-production. For this project, we had to do a bunch of vlogs. And my least favorite were actually the research ones, but they turned out to be the most useful. I was able to look at similar films from the same genres and see what did or didn't work. After the research phase, we moved on to script writing and storyboarding. This part was a relative breeze once we were on the same page of how we wanted the time loop to work, and we already had all the necessary research to make it pretty fast on the blog posts. Production for this film went very quickly. We actually filmed it all in one day only, and that could not have been possible if it weren't for the research blogs and the intense planning beforehand. We used the script as a checklist to show which ones we did or didn't shoot, and also we didn't shoot it in chronological order, so we didn't have to make useless trips back and forth and shot all the scenes as they came. We actually changed quite a few things during production. The first one was, instead of a cuckoo clock, we used a digital clock because one of our team members already had one on hand. And then the second one was we changed it so I wouldn't wear a name tag to a workplace that I was already hired at. So we kind of realized that didn't make sense, so we just made it so I didn't have a name tag. Also, there was less space than we thought on the table near Dr. Schultz, so we changed the scene where I give the files to her to me just being waved off because they wouldn't fit on the desk. I would say the most important skills that I've learned during this production were good planning and good organization while shooting scenes, because without those skills that I've learned from this class, this wouldn't have been possible.
Oh, looks like time's up, boys. Next time you guys see Naughty Cop, it'll be in court with the 1 minute judge, which I've heard it's not very lenient. Not yet.
Order in the court.
Your Honor, before we begin, we need to request a brief recess.
Court is adjourned for 1 minute.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, you guys are cooked. You literally filmed the crime. There's no way you guys are getting out of this. So you should probably just plead guilty and hope for the best.
Yeah, you're probably right. But before that, what do you say we finish the interview? For old time's sake.
We might as well. I only had one question left anyways.
So, Jacobs, how did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, and online into your project?
Well, for hardware, we really only used two things. One of them was an iPhone 15, which we used for filming. That's pretty much self-explanatory. We also used a one-panel light, which came with a tripod that was detachable. That helped us get better lighting while shooting. For software, we pretty much just used Premiere Pro. We used it to edit the entire thing, including the credits and lighting. I tried to use After Effects for the credits, but I just could not figure it out and ended up giving up on it. Putting enough time into Premiere Pro was sufficient for me to achieve a desirable effect with the credits. We ended up using it for every aspect of the editing process. It has a very wide range of capabilities and suited every need just fine. And finally, we can't forget Blogger, the heart of the project, which we used to document our journey, detailing every aspect of the process.